Hi Jean, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for liking. I'm not going to wait a long time before I start doing an all signs reading, you and them. Today's a holiday. It is for me too. I don't have any work today. They told me that they don't need me to come in today. So I'm working on my tarot. I'm doing well, thank you. All right, I'm going to start. So we are doing an all signs reading starting with Aries. So we're looking at the current energy between you and your person. So the person on your mind. So we're just looking at your energy, their energy, whatever comes out. Okay. Remember, roles can be reversed also. And don't forget to watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and north nodes. So we're looking at Aries placements. So wherever Aries is in your chart, you can watch for that. All right, so let's start with timestamps. Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, Aries, sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node. We'll get one message for your person from the Hidden Truth Oracle, and then we'll get messages from the tarot. Remember, roles can be reversed. All right, Aries. Message for Aries about their person. I knew exactly what I was doing. Okay, the words are backwards on the screen, I'm sorry. All right, let's get your messages, Aries. Hello, Ramesh. We are on Aries, everyone. This is an all signs reading. We are looking at the current energy between you and the person on your mind. And we are on Aries. Please like the video, guys, if you're staying to watch. Okay, one more shuffle. Hi, love God. All right, universe, spirit guides, angels, please and thank you. Messages for Aries about their person. The person on Aries' mind. Person on Aries' mind. Have the Queen of Cups reversed, Cancer energy. It's Cancer and Pisces. Two of Cups reversed, Cancer again. And Seven of Pentacles reversed, Taurus energy. Bottom of the deck. Thanks, Jean. Hi, Bally. Eight of Swords reversed, Aries on the bottom, Gemini energy. All right, so the current energy between you and them. All right, so I've got a separation here. I've got a breakup, okay? Disharmony between two people. So separation. Somebody feels like they're sacrificing more of themselves than the other person, like they're giving more. Somebody feels like they're giving more to this connection, but there's definitely a separation with the Two of Cups in reverse, and there are feelings of anxiety, sadness, depression, fear. There's fear and anxiety because of this breakup. So that could be you, that could be them. But yeah, somebody's definitely feeling a lot of anxiety because of a separation. Somebody could be feeling detached from this connection. But yeah, somebody's definitely giving more of themselves than the other person. And Eight of Swords in the reverse. It's about needing to free yourself from this anxiety, this sadness, depression, stress, worry. This is about freeing yourself from that, releasing yourself from that. So if you're in that energy about stress and worry, you will be freeing yourself, escaping escaping from that energy. This is also about taking control. So if you're finding, that you're allowing this person to live rent-free in your mind, you're going to be taking control of that, or you need to take control of your thoughts. It's also about, feeling relief and finding solutions and options. Okay, that's Aries. Okay, need to do timestamps. Taurus. Okay, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Taurus placements. We are looking at you and them, your person on your mind. We'll get one message from the Hidden Truth Oracle and then messages from the Tarot. Remember, roles can be reversed, okay? Taurus. I knew exactly what I was doing. What did they do, Taurus? What did they do? They knew exactly what they were doing. Thanks, Jean. Yes, we're on Taurus, everyone. I need to sit down with someone so they can show me how to navigate around my lives so I can put words on the screen. Because when I tried to do it on my own, it didn't work. All right, 2 more shuffles for Taurus. They knew exactly what they were doing, Taurus. Okay, universe, spirit guides, angels, please and thank you messages for Taurus about the person on their mind. Messages about the connection. The 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, Taurus energy. Apologies if you hear a dog barking. My daughter is dog sitting. First, it was a trial. They brought the dog over yesterday. So it slept over because they want my daughter to mind the dog for 4 weeks. In the next few weeks, I think. And I said no, because she was letting the dog out after midnight last night. I was trying to sleep, the dog was barking, and I'm also getting allergies from the dog. So she won't be minding the dog in my house. Anyway, sorry, Taurus. Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. All right, all Pentacles. And the Strength in reverse, Leo energy, bottom of the deck. Another Pentacle, 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. All right, energy between you and them. We have someone who's very busy, okay? Busy juggling life, busy working, busy doing things, busy juggling their money. Someone's just busy. I feel like someone could be trying to take their mind off this, this connection, trying to take their mind off things by keeping busy, because they're feeling a bit stuck and vulnerable. We do have someone trying to come back. Like, for example, if you broke up with this person, they're trying to come back. Like, they have hope. Okay, there's hope here, but they're definitely trying to keep busy. Someone's trying to keep busy to keep their mind off things. They're feeling vulnerable. They're feeling weak. They are holding back. Somebody's holding back in this connection, but somebody's definitely, they have hope. I'm just getting hope after being left out in the cold with the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. That's about abandonment and being left out in the cold, but in the reverse, it's like, having faith and having hope. 4 of Pentacles is about holding on. So somebody's still holding on to this connection, holding on to you, you're holding on to them. But yeah, there's still an energy of maybe a little bit of possessiveness, you know, holding on too tightly. Four of Pentacles is about holding on. It can also be about deep-seated past issues. So some of you could be, you know, you could still, like your relationship, your current relationship could be suffering because of past issues. But yeah, somebody's just trying to keep busy. That's what I'm getting, Taurus. All right, we've got to move on. Timestamps, Gemini. All right, Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. You and them. We're looking at the current energy. Roles can be reversed. We're looking at Gemini placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right, one message from the Hidden Truth Oracle. Thank you, Jean. Okay, how do they feel, Gemini? I want to tell you how I feel. Oh, thank you, Jean. Thank you. All right, messages for Gemini. You and them, current energy between you. How do they feel? What are they thinking? What's the advice? Whatever comes out. Remember, this could be, you know, a person you haven't seen in 5 years. It could be a person that you had a fight with. Could be the person that you have a crush on at work. Could be a family member. You know, you need to take things as they resonate. One more shuffle. Okay, universe, spirit guides, angels, please and thank you. Messages for Gemini about the person on their mind. Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy. Six of Swords reversed, Aquarius energy. The Chariot, Cancer energy. Bottom of the deck, the Strength, Leo energy. All right, so the energy between you and them, Gemini. Okay, so yeah, the readings can apply to cross-watching because roles can be reversed, Jane. So I'm getting an energy here of because somebody's holding things back, or, you know, holding the truth, you know, like not necessarily lying. I mean, somebody could be lying, stealing, cheating with the Seven of Swords. It's possible. But I feel like somebody could be not being completely truthful. Doesn't necessarily mean they're lying, but because somebody's holding back the whole truth, this connection is at a stalemate, like it's not moving forward. I feel like there's just a lack of progress because of sneaky behavior, or because of somebody holding back the whole truth. I feel like your advice is to use your inner strength, your bravery, your courage with the Strength card, to really find that inner strength, to you know, to use your confidence to move on, to move forward, to not look back. Okay, with the Chariot, I'm getting the energy I'm getting from this is don't look back. Find the strength, find the courage, the bravery, determination, willpower, self-control, self-discipline. Move forward and don't look back, because it's not going anywhere. Okay, lack of progress. And it's because of secrecy, lying, cheating, stealing, different for everyone. But the title of your story here is Don't Look Back. All right, that's for Gemini. Okay, timestamps. We are on Cancer. All right, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. So this is for Cancer placements. Thanks, Jean. Okay, so we'll get one message from the Hidden Truth Oracle. Their feelings. So this is the person on your mind. Roles can be reversed. All right, you and them, Cancerian. Their feelings. Oh, fell on the floor. Hold on. I do have your card here. I wish I had treated you better. Just let me get the card. Hold on. Oh, there's 3 cards. Sorry. All right. I wish I had treated you better. It'll be good when I have a proper setup to sit at a big desk and do this. That'll be good. All right, shuffling the cards for Cancer. I wish I had treated you better. Okay. Energy between you and them. Sorry for the dog barking, if you can hear that. One more shuffle. Wow, we didn't get many people coming into this live, did we? What's new, YouTube? Universe, spirit guides, angels, please and thank you. Messages for Cancerian. You and them. Messages about the person on your mind. Have the Magician in reverse, Gemini energy. Hi, Gareth. 7 of Swords in reverse. Who just got this? Gemini. But I think it was in the upright. This is Aquarius energy. Oh my goodness. They're all falling out. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Bottom of the deck. The numbers don't show up for you. What numbers? Anyway, bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. All right, so the energy between you and them, Cancerian. A number of likes. Okay, Jean. I'm getting a lot of blocked energy here, Cancerian. I'm getting someone... This could be a future prediction, so keep that in mind. But I'm getting like... getting like an energy of somebody confessing something, owning up to something. And because of that, you know... The other person may be hesitant. There could be a missed opportunity. Because somebody's confessing something, the other person is like holding back, holding back their affection, holding back sex, whatever the case. Because the Ace of Wands can be the sex card. It's in the reverse. So a lack of enthusiasm, a lack of passion, a lack of sex. So somebody's being hesitant and holding back because of a confession. Maybe they're holding back because they have something to confess. They're feeling guilty about something. But somebody is definitely... somebody's definitely being very patient with someone. Maybe a little too patient with the Knight of Pentacles, because that's about patience. It's about baby steps. It's about You know, it's the slowest moving energy in the tarot. I'm just getting the energy that somebody could be a little too patient with someone, which is blocking their, you know, it's blocking their power, it's blocking their manifestations, blocking their creativity, because somebody's being too patient with someone who's guilty about something, or confessing something, or holding back. You know when sometimes you're dating someone and they give you the hot and cold energy, and you could be the other person could be too patient with them and letting them get away with it. But yeah, somebody could have guilty conscience, something to confess, and the other person's too patient, being too patient with them. The other person's more reliable, okay? All right, that's what I got for Cancerian. Don't really feel like I'm connecting, but I'll tell you whatever comes to me. Timestamps for Leo. Okay, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Leo placements, you and them, person on your mind. Remember, roles can be reversed. Okay. One message from the Hidden Truth Oracle. This is their feelings, their thoughts. For Leo. We both know I'm not the one for you. Okay, shuffling your cards. We both know I'm not the one for you. I feel like some of you could be, I feel like the person on your mind for some of you could be a lot older. I just picked up that energy. Like, I don't know, a married 60-year-old and you're and you're 32. I'm just getting the vibe of somebody, the person on your mind, being a lot older. Virgo. Virgo's next. Universe, spirit guides, angels, please and thank you for Leo. Person on Leo's mind. The energy between them. The Death card, Scorpio energy. 5 of Wands, Leo energy. Ace of Wands fell out. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Bottom of the deck, the Magician. Who was before? Cancerian got the Magician and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. This is Gemini energy. All right, they're all in the upright. So there is definitely no blocked energy going on. The energy between you. Somebody could be putting an end to like a past relationship. They could still be going through an ending. Like, you know, like they could be going through a divorce. So they could, like there's a bit of conflict going on with someone who is still going through conflict, drama, divorce, breakup, separation with a past person. But that, you know, there's a lot of attraction, passion, enthusiasm for a passionate new beginning with someone else. So it could be you, the person on your mind could be going through a divorce, a nasty breakup, because 5 of Wands can be conflict, struggle, drama, fighting, arguing. So yeah, that, you know, they're still going through that ending. The Death card is about endings, new beginnings, spiritual transformations. But there's definitely a passionate new beginning going on here. And the Ace of Wands can be the sex card, so there could be strong sexual attraction, not for everyone obviously, but Ace of Wands is good news, new beginnings, you know, a new spark, a spark between two people, but I still feel like this person's still going through an ending. And the Magician is about, you know, using your willpower, using, you know, stepping into your power. This is about manifesting your desires. I feel like this could be saying you have manifested this person into your life. That's what this could be saying. So the person on your mind, you actually manifested them. But I feel like for some of you it could be a karmic connection, like lessons that need to be learned from both of you. The Magician can also be about creativity, taking action, you know, having the gift of the gab. It can also be about a smooth talker, and visualization. But I just feel like someone's still going through maybe a nasty ending, breakup, divorce, still, you know, there's arguing, struggle, conflict. But you've got the Ace of Wands, so passionate new beginning. Maybe you're going through that, you know, it can be different for everyone. All right, so who was that? Leo. Now we're on Virgo. Okay, timestamps. 27. Okay, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Thanks, Jane. All right, so roles can be reversed. This is the person on your mind, the energy between you, you and them, current energy. We're getting one message from the Hidden Truth Oracle. This is their thoughts, their feelings. For Virgo. I feel you leaving me behind. I am picking up the energy for some of you of obsession, obsessively thinking about the other person, stalking them, okay? Could be stalking going on. Two more shuffles for Virgo. Hi, Mappy. I'm well, thank you. One more shuffle. Okay, universe, spirit guides, angels, please and thank you. Messages for Virgo. The person on Virgo's mind. Energy between them. Current energy, you and them. Six of Cups, Scorpio energy. The Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy. Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. What did I pick up before I started shuffling the cards? I said somebody's a little too obsessed. This is possessiveness. Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. This is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Aces in the tarot are all about new beginnings. The Ace of Pentacles is about like, you know, a big opportunity or somebody offering you something. It can be somebody giving you, you know, a gift, giving you money. Can be anything. It's good news. It's new beginnings, new opportunities. It's all about the new, and it's on the bottom. Okay, so the energy between you. So I guess this person for some of you could relatively be a new person in your life. You haven't known this person a long time. There could be things about this person that you still, you know, you don't know, especially if they are new. I feel for some of you, there's somebody here that's going through a breakup, a divorce, similar to, who did I just do? Leo, similar to Leo's reading. Somebody with the Hierophant in reverse is going through a breakup, a separation, a divorce. If that's not the case, for others of you, it could mean that there's just a disconnection from self, like the higher self. you know, the wisdom part of you. Not everyone has wisdom, but there's just like a disconnection from spiritual wisdom. Six of Cups, yeah, Six of Cups being here, you know, you can read that as past energy. It's like nostalgia, people from the past, family, children. So I definitely feel that somebody here is going through a divorce and there's children involved, there's family involved. Others of you, Six of Cups can be like a gift from the universe, and we do have the Ace of Pentacles. So the universe could have brought this person into your life, and you see it as a gift. I feel for some of you, you could be overlooking some things, like some red flags. There could be red flags that people are not paying attention to, possibly. But yeah, somebody's holding on a little too tightly. Bit of obsession going on, a bit of possessiveness. I just feel like there's like a new opportunity, a new beginning, but I feel like it's with someone who has a past. We all have a past, obviously. Somebody who's going through separation, divorce, breakup, and there can be children involved, like I said. I don't know who this person is that's holding on tightly, a little bit too obsessive. Could be a bit stalkerish going on, stalkerish energy, like I picked up at the beginning. But yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is saying that, you know, this is an opportunity for a new beginning, stability. Maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody just needs to let go a little bit. They're holding on too tightly. Just loosen the grip. I think somebody may need to loosen the grip. All right, so that's Virgo. All right, so moving on to Libra, 32. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Libra placements. Person on your mind, you and them, current energy, roles can be reversed. Pulling one message from the Hidden Truth Oracle, their thoughts, their feelings. Thanks, Jean. Yes, we're on Libra, everyone. Okay, Libra, their thoughts, their feelings. I bury myself in work to forget you. All right, shuffling the cards. That's a similar energy to one of the other signs I just did, where they were, they were keeping busy on purpose to try and forget. Okay, Libra. Okay, universe, spirit guides, angels, please and thank you for Libra. Person on their mind, you and them, Libra. Might have been Cancer. Ah, yeah. Thanks, Jean. Okay, Libra, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy. Aces in the tarot are all about new beginnings. Eight of Cups, Pisces energy. Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords, Aquarius energy. Okay, so energy between you and them for Libra. Okay, so somebody is using their head over their heart, using logic, not letting their emotions rule them. Somebody could be standing up to someone, speaking up. Somebody who could be telling lies, or somebody who is a poor communicator, or just, you know, says nasty things with the Ace of Swords in reverse. This can be dishonesty, can be lies, it can be poor communication. And I feel like the Queen of Swords is just cutting it out, you know, standing up to this person who talks shit, standing up to them, walking away because it just makes you feel like shit. Eight of Cups, walking away from things that no longer serve you. It's also about escaping. It's searching for deeper truths. It's about letting go, okay? The Queen of Swords is letting go. She's cutting this person out. A liar, stealer, cheater, poor communicator, somebody who exploits others, takes advantage of them. And with the Knight of Wands, this could be telling me two stories. This could be telling me that the person that the Queen of Swords is cutting out is just a player. You know, somebody who's all talk, somebody who lies, okay? Somebody who acts like, you know, they just want one person, but they're actually playing around and, you know, they have a lot of DMs coming in. The other story is after the Queen of Swords goes through the Eight of Cups, she's just feeling enthusiastic and passionate, just about, you know, getting out there and being confident, putting herself back out there, you know, not letting that person get to her, the person she's cut out. She's like, yeah, whatever, plenty of fish in the sea. I'm going to get out there and have fun and do my thing. Because the Knight of Wands is about, you know, making quick decisions. It's about ambition. It's about sexual adventures. So she could just be putting herself back out there on the dating scene and not caring about the ones she's just cut out. But yeah, this is about passion, enthusiasm, and starting something. Okay, that's what I got for Libra. Okay. Timestamps for Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Scorpio placements. You and them, current energy, person on your mind. Roles can be reversed. One message from the Hidden Truth Oracle. This is their thoughts, their feelings. Too many. Flipped over. Scorpio. My goodness. I am not available. This is such a Scorpio thing. You know, this comes out a lot for Scorpio. I noticed that. I am not available. Thanks, Jean. Yes, we're on Scorpio. Everyone. Everyone. What? There's like 3 people in the room. All right. Shuffling the cards for Scorpio. One more shuffle. Yeah, thanks, Belly, I know. All right, universe, spirit guides, angels, please and thank you. Messages for Scorpio. You and them, Scorpio, current energy. The Empress, Taurus energy, nice. 9 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Page of Swords, Gemini energy. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant in reverse, Taurus again. All right, you could be dealing with the Taurus. Energy between you. Okay, so I've got a story here. Somebody, you know, somebody really tried, they really tried to get, you know, to keep someone. They really tried, they made an effort. Somebody really made an effort, you know, that they always texted back straight after the person texted, but the other person took a whole day to reply. There was an imbalance of energy. So somebody was giving a lot more and really trying. So now there's a non-committal energy, and this person is just focusing on themselves, okay? Focusing on being the Empress. This is success, it's wealth, it's abundance, it's self-care. It can also be pregnancy, okay? Some of you, there could be pregnancy energy going on between you. It's not for everyone. But the story I'm getting from this, I'll give you different meanings as well, but I want to tell you the story I'm getting. Somebody really tried, and now they're just like, fuck it. I'm not going to keep trying. I'm going to focus on being the motherfucking Empress. I'm going to boss up, take care of myself. I'm going to put my boundaries up with this person or anyone else. Nobody is going to cross my boundaries with the 9 of Wands. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to have courage. Nobody's going to knock down these boundaries. And this person that when there's push-pull energy, when somebody gives a lot, the other person, holds back, and then that person stops giving, then that other person comes. And that's this person, the Page of Swords. So this person's really like, hold on, why has this person stopped trying? Why aren't they texting me anymore? Don't they want me anymore? So now they're watching you. Now they're in your DMs. Now they're watching your social media. They're driving past your house. They're asking people about you. Page of Swords. This could be the stalker card. It could just be the curious. Okay, someone's curious. Why has the energy changed? Okay, why has the energy changed? That's the story I'm getting. But for others of you, Hierophant in reverse can be separation, divorce, a breakup of a relationship. It can be a non-committal energy, also a disconnection from your higher self. The Empress can also be about love and healing, nurturing, creativity, can be about material comfort, and motherhood, fertility, pregnancy, like I said. 9 of Wands can be a feeling of like things are an ongoing battle, but you persevere, you don't give up, you feel like you're almost there. But it can be an energy of fatigue, having your energy drained. It can be about having a backbone, learning from past failure, gathering your strength, fighting in your corner. That's what I'm getting from this, gathering your strength and focusing on yourself. Page of Swords can also be about logic, fairness, communication. Swords in the tarot are about communication. Can also be about vigilance, planning, inspiration, protection. Somebody who's unconcerned with the feelings of others. All right, that's what I got for Scorpio. All right, moving on. Hi, Jocelyn. Sagittarius, 44. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Sagittarius placements. This is you and them, current energy between you and them, the person on your mind. Hi, Larry. We are getting one message from the Hidden Truth Oracle. I meant to go like that, and I'm like, I was going to point at it. All right, so this is a message about their thoughts, their feelings, okay? Thanks, Jean. All right, Sagittarius. You and them, their thoughts, their feelings. It's time for me to heal now. On your way to Ningen. I've never heard of that. All right, shuffling the cards for Sagittarius. You and them, Sagittarius, current energy. Person on your mind. Roles can be reversed. One more shuffle for Sag. Okay, universe, spirit guides, angels, please and thank you. Messages for Sagittarius, person on their mind, energy between them. You and them. Eight of Swords reversed, Gemini energy. The Chariot, Cancer energy. The Magician in reverse, Gemini energy. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords, Gemini again. All right, so the energy between you. No, Larry, no work today. They didn't have any for me. Not enough doctors on. And I had that interview yesterday. I didn't like the feel of it, and they weren't offering enough money. Anyway, we're on Sagittarius. Energy between you and the person on their mind, on your mind. Okay, so we have, in this connection, we have one person who, you know, is stressed. There's, you know, stress and worry, overthinking. So basically somebody who is obsessively thinking about the other person, and it stresses them out, you know. It makes them worry, it makes them toss and turn at night, they can't sleep. But the other person is not even really thinking about the other person. You know, they're free from any obsessive thoughts or worry or stress. Okay, so we have one person not even fazed or thinking about the other person, and the other person obsessively thinking. We do have an energy of, we do have the Chariot and the Magician in reverse. Hold on, I need to see this. I just feel like I'm definitely picking up energy of two people, which is what I want, because I'm doing a reading for you and them. And I'm just getting one person who's, you know, who's feeling blocked and worried and stressed, and, you know, their creativity's blocked. Their work could be suffering because, you know, they're not in control. There's a lack of self-control. There's a lack of learning from past mistakes. Somebody whose manifestation powers are blocked, basically, with the Magician in reverse. So somebody who's feeling blocked, overthinking, stressed, worried. This other person is feeling in control. They have self-discipline. They're not obsessively thinking. You know, they're not stressed. They're not worried. They're overcoming obstacles. They're focusing on their goals, their success. The Chariot is victory, success, forward movement. It's moving forward. It's being ambitious. It's determination. It's willpower. We've got one person here who has willpower and is using it. The other person's willpower is blocked in the reverse. That's what I'm getting for Sag. All right, moving on. Plenty of jobs out there, yeah. But I'd like to do this full time. That would be great. All right, moving on. Capricorn, 49, 30. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Capricorn placements. Roles can be reversed. We're focusing on the energy between you and them, the person on your mind, Capricorn. One message from the Hidden Truth Oracle. This is their thoughts, their feelings. Thank you, Jean. We are on Capricorn. I wish I could share my good news with you. I know the words are backwards. All right. 2 more shuffles for Capricorn. Bye, Larry. Have a good day. Universe, spirit guides, angels, please and thank you. Messages for Capricorn. You and them. Current energy. King of Wands reversed, Aries energy. Three of Swords reversed, Libra energy. King of Pentacles reversed. You got 2 kings here. Taurus energy. You've got an extra card. First one to have an extra card, Capricorn. And it is the Knight of Swords reversed. Aquarius energy. I feel like some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Bottom of the deck. What did I just say? Could be dealing with an Aquarius. This is Aquarius, the star card. All right, so the energy between you. So we definitely have 2 people here because we have 2 kings. They're both in the reverse though. Every single card is in the reverse except for the star. Okay, Capricorn, I'm getting an energy. I feel like it could be advice to release yourself from the pain, the heartbreak, the sorrow, the grief. You know, try to get over, try to release yourself from somebody who broke your heart, somebody who lied, possibly someone, you know, someone who very, you know, like a very, like not ignorant, very arrogant, domineering, overpowering, lying, narcissist. Narcissist is the word I was looking for. Okay, so there's an energy of needing to release yourself from the pain of a narcissist that hurt you, that broke your heart. I feel like this King of Wands in the reverse is the narcissist, the liar, okay? But we've also got this other king here. And I feel like that could be you, okay? So I feel like there could be like a narcissistic type of person who lied, broke somebody's heart, caused this person, possibly, you know, possibly spent their money, used this other person for their money. Or this person just gave their money. You know, when people can be too giving in relationships. So this person could have bled this other person dry, or they could have just caused, if it's not to do with money, they could have just caused this person to, you know, for their foundation to be very shaky and unstable. You know, their work could have suffered because their heart was so broken. You know, when you can't focus on your work, when someone breaks your heart, some people, I mean, not everyone is like that, but I definitely can be when I'm suffering from a broken heart. But yeah, I feel like this person could have just caused this person a lot of instability. And I feel like there's somebody here who's a bit like rude and forceful. I'm definitely getting narcissism. Rude and forceful and tactful. But I feel like if you get out now, you could, if you stay with this person, you'll be out of your depth, okay? And you're going to miss out on other opportunities. I just feel like, there's definitely poor communication between these 2 energies because these 2 kings in the reverse. and the Knight of Swords. So poor communication. Knight of Swords in the reverse can be missed opportunities. But I've just got this star in the upright, and this is like healing. This is having faith in the future. So, you know, releasing, getting over this heartbreak, this pain, healing, forgiveness. You know, there's hope. There's hope and there's faith for the future. But the star is all about healing, and the Three of Swords in the reverse is healing. So healing from somebody who is cruel, narcissistic, made you feel unstable. But, you know, there's a lot of hope, okay? There's renewal and hope here. But not if you stay, okay? Not if you stay. Okay, let's move on. All right, timestamps. Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Aquarius placements. Roles can be reversed. Message from the Hidden Truth Oracle. Person on your mind. Their thoughts, their feelings. Thanks, Jean. We are on Aquarius. It's time for me to heal now. Didn't I say that Capricorn was dealing with an Aquarius? It's time for me to heal now. And the Capricorn reading had the star, which and the Three of Swords in reverse, which is a healing energy. All right, Aquarius. Sorry if you can hear the dog barking. That dog is definitely not staying. That trial was a fail. Yeah, lots of readings tied together. Yeah, exactly, Jean. All right, here we go, Aquarius. Universe, spirit guides, angels, please and thank you. Messages for Aquarius. Person on their mind. Current energy between you and them. The Strength, Leo energy. Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Bottom of the deck, Three of Swords, Libra energy. They're all in the upright. Yeah, definitely a trial. The dog's definitely not staying, Jean. All right, energy between you and them, Aquarius. I feel for some of you, the person on your mind, like there could be long distance relationship, you know, which makes you feel lonely and depressed. You know, like it breaks your heart. But I feel like, you know, somebody's using, using all their inner strength to persevere, because they're determined, you know, they want things to work. So there's perseverance, there's determination, using inner strength, using courage and bravery with the Strength card. You know, staying focused on the goal. But there's loneliness, and I feel like it could be because of distance. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you could be dealing with someone who is, I don't know, a workaholic, or they're preoccupied with something that causes distance between you. I just feel like there's feeling of loneliness and depression, sadness. But somebody's persevering, they're determined, just using their inner strength, and maybe just keeping busy. I think the Cancer reading. This is about keeping busy. It's about juggling life, juggling things, you know, it's all about balance, okay? It can be about trying to balance things in your life, but it can also be busyness. And I feel like somebody could just be trying to keep busy so they don't feel lonely, they don't feel heartbroken. But somebody's definitely not giving up, okay? Somebody is determined, they're confident, they're persevering, they're not giving up, okay? This is an energy of feeling drained, feeling fatigued, feeling like it's a struggle, it's a battle, but willing to not give up and using all their strength, their inner strength, to not give up. But somebody's definitely feeling pain. 3 of Swords, loneliness, pain. Somebody could just be trying to balance things out in their life. You know, like I said, if there's like long distance between you, somebody could just be trying to get things in order so they can come towards you, move to your area, whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. The other meanings to the cards, 3 of Swords can be about division and absence, can also be about betrayal, separation, unhappiness, grief, sorrow, disorder, confusion, alienation, loss, distraction, ill health, conflict, and disillusion. The Strength can also be about persuasion, influence, taming the beast within, harnessing instinctive desires, proper channeling of libido. It can be about compassion, control. 9 of Wands can also be about backbone, learning from past failure, gathering your strength, fighting in your corner. 2 of Pentacles can be about your finances, juggling money, resourcefulness, ups and downs, adaptability, flexibility, profit and loss. All right. So that's Aquarius. Got pins and needles in my foot. Can't wait till I have a proper setup to do these readings. Yay, Pisces. All right. Okay, Pisces, timestamp. 1 hour, 2:50. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Pisces placements. Roles can be reversed. We are focusing on the person on your mind, the energy between you two. So it's about you and them. We'll get one message from the Hidden Truth Oracle. This is their thoughts, their feelings. Yeah, I'll have a stretch after Pisces. Going to the gym later. Might go on TikTok after this. Pisces. Their thoughts, their feelings. You speak to me through music. Okay, so some of you could definitely have a song together with this person. You know how a lot of couples have a song? So for some of you, there could have been like an argument, a breakup, and the person who was at fault, they're getting, you know, they're receiving signs, and one of those signs is your song coming on, you know, their playlist, their radio, whatever. All right, one more shuffle. Hi, Armando. Just in time for Pisces. Universe, spirit guides, angels, please and thank you. Messages for Pisces. Person on Pisces' mind, you and them. Current energy between you and them. Wheel of Fortune reverse, Sagittarius energy. Queen of Swords, Aquarius energy. The Fool, Aries energy. What sign is after Pisces? Aries. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups in the reverse, Scorpio energy. All right, so the energy between you and them, Pisces. Okay, so I've got a story of somebody just needing to accept that the other person doesn't feel the same way, or there could just be bad timing with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. But the Knight of Cups in reverse can be unrequited love. It can also be someone who's just not, you know, like Pisces, us Pisces, we love romance. You know, we love to be romanced. And I just feel like you could be, this other person on your mind may not be the romantic type. That, you know, they're not giving you what you need, what you want, unrequited love. It may be time to just accept that, you know, that it's the wrong person or wrong time, bad timing. Some of you may just feel like you're not having any luck in love with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, because you could be, you know, you could be looking in all the wrong places, okay? I feel like that could be the title for your reading, Pisces. Looking in all the wrong places for love. So now I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, it's time to be clear, you know, to have clarity, to be clear about things, clear about what you want, what you need, what you deserve. Be honest with yourself. Queen of Swords is about clarity. She sees things clearly. See how she only has clouds halfway up her body. So she sees things clearly. All right, so this is about seeing the truth, being honest with yourself. It's about not allowing your feelings to control you. This is about thoughts dominating your feelings. So once you can get into that energy of being honest with yourself about love, about what you deserve, what you need, the type of people you're attracting, why you're attracting them, you can step into the full energy. This is new beginnings and new adventures. Okay, so new adventures, new beginnings coming in love for you. I feel like this is a singles reading. I feel like even if you were dating someone, I still feel like you're single. Okay, so new adventures, new beginnings in love. The Fool is about innocence and freedom and having fun, going on an adventure. You know, not being stressed and not worrying about what might happen. Just, you know, throwing caution to the wind. It's also about spontaneity. But I just feel like there's a lot of adventures coming for you, like a big new beginning when it comes to love. And I feel like for singles, you could definitely be meeting someone, possibly an Aries. You could be meeting someone who's very adventurous and fun and youthful, and you just have a lot of fun with them. But yeah, I feel like some of you could be dealing with, you know, people who just aren't giving you what you need. Bad timing, looking in all the wrong places, Pisces. All right, that's what I got for Pisces. All right, what did I miss? Last but not least, looking for love in all the wrong places, yeah. All right, okay, guys, that's it. Thank you so much, especially Jean. Thank you for your help putting up the signs for me. I appreciate it. Okay, guys, I will catch you next time. What should I do next time? I haven't decided yet. I don't know if I'll record or if I'll go live, but it's kind of going to be like a weekly thing from now on because of my work. Don't really feel like doing readings after work, after the gym. So probably be weekly. But the reason I'm doing it today is because I didn't have any work. All right. Okay, thanks Jane, you too. Bye.